Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Striker.
My name is Luba, and this video you will be surprised but inspired by us. So today is the video day when we're shooting a lot of videos for you, and after we do each video we check the quality, the sound to make sure that it is good and you will enjoy it. And while we was watching one of the videos, Striker said, don't you think that we scare people off like with our topics, because we kind of go in depth, right? Like we try to...
We tell the truth.
We tell the truth as well. So, and we decided to record this video just, talking to you about our thoughts, why we're doing such videos and what we're trying to achieve with that. Because probably like for some companies it's much easier to still do like how Striker call it, like lame videos where like 3 ways to find a good girl,
whatever it is, yeah,
like a scammer or like so something like that. So what is the reason, like why we kind of develop, like we just one second, we grow, like I feel that every month, like every week of our work, like because we have calls and we have clients and we have tours and we have like individual clients who are coming like by themselves. So I feel like we're going up step by step, and our knowledge is growing not just according to dating, but like overall, not just dating in Ukraine. Like we're reading a lot of books, we're doing different courses. We're really, I feel that we're getting to the position that we're like relationship coaches, even though maybe it sounds like very high, but because of the experience, and we can collect all the information not just from even the books or the courses, but from actual practical examples.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes I find myself like talking to like random people. I think I was telling you I was talking to there was 3 girls that I met like recently, like while on vacation, and they were having problems and they were thinking certain things about their life and what a man should do for them. And I ended up like for a few hours like just talking to them about like, if you really want to get like a top shelf guy, you need to like readjust your thinking. And they started to listen to me after a while. And I really felt like I was like coaching them into stop being so. They were from the United States.
I just want to say, guys, so look for there. Like there's 3 more, United States ladies that become better after the coaching.
Yeah, and they got it at the end. It was like like what you're doing is you're conforming to like the Western ways of like, I'm a strong, independent woman and a man should worship me. And that's literally what these Western girls were saying that were from LA, I think they were. And, after speaking to them and trying to get them to understand this, like, that's not what a man wants. That man is not interested in, like, having a woman that is strong.
Not attracted to that.
Not attracted to that. In fact, like, you can actually turn him... Anyway, long story short, like, all the experience that we gather, we try and share it with you guys, And I said that from the very start when I made my channel all those years ago. Whatever I learn along the way, I'm just going to share it with you guys here, so you don't have to sort of maybe read all the books and do all the stuff that I did. I was genuinely interested in trying to understand this stuff for myself. But one thing that I said just before to Lubra, I said, like a lot of the stuff we talk about is going to scare a lot of guys off from going over to Ukraine. And then I said, that we actually do have comments under the video where guys say, it's too difficult. Why would I want to waste my time with that? Or it's too difficult. It makes me wonder why any guy would bother going over to Ukraine. But here's the reality is that what we talk about in Ukraine, like when it comes to dating and the interrelationship dynamics, can be applied in anywhere in the world. It's just that in Ukraine, the advantages, the socioeconomics of the country makes a woman need a man. In the United States, she can pop out a bunch of kids. She can take a man to court. She's got the support network there that normally would be a man that would take care of her, that would provide for her and for her children. There is another system that's there, which means that the man is almost he's made redundant, right? He's made redundant. In fact, he almost becomes something that's going to inhibit her to have money, because if he moves back into the house, she's not going to get money. Anyway, I've talked about it in other videos before. But the thing is that in this video here is like, if it does scare guys, if guys are thinking this is way too difficult, then it is too difficult for you, because maybe you don't understand that whole thing with the socioeconomics that gives you the advantage, because that does give you the advantage, right? That and understanding your role in a masculine and feminine, masculine role, her feminine role in a relationship, and making those work for you and having control of that relationship. Because if you don't understand that, and I'd say if you wrote a comment similar to that or something along those lines, or that is your way of thinking, then you don't understand that, because you should be coming over to Ukraine controlling every aspect of the relationship, right? Not coming over to Ukraine and being like, like, wow, these women are so beautiful that I'm on a date with, I'm so lucky. If you're thinking that, right, you're already going to lose, right? Because a woman doesn't want a man who's going to be thinking that, he is blessed to be in her presence, right? And so when it comes to the whole, it's too difficult for me. If you're thinking that, then yes, it probably is too difficult for
But
you.
it's difficult anywhere. Like you need to
It's-
understand
yeah.
that relationship in general, it's not easy. It's like if it would be easy, then everybody would be in a happy relationship, no divorces on the planet,
Yeah.
and I don't know what's gonna happen next. But in general, a relationship are difficult, and some of the things that we're sharing is like it's everywhere. It's not just in Ukraine. It's like in every relationship that you will have, right?
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Some of the stuff that we say is uncomfortable, and you may need to like readjust your thinking a little bit and think, "Oh, hang on a second. I thought a woman is after like just kindness, a man's kind heart. Okay, that's not true. She's after a man who's going to provide well for her and her family. This is the practicality part of dating, right? Because if you can't provide well for her, what's your in? We call it the in. Like, what is your in? Okay, are you super handsome and she's willing to like give up on some of these things? What stage of life is she in? Is she looking to have children, or has she already had children? Right? These all things play a part in the relationship that you're going to be looking for, that you're going to have. So you need to think about these things. I know some of the stuff we talk about is uncomfortable, and we could talk about flowers and rainbows and convince all of you guys to come over, and when you have a coaching call for us, we'll smash you with like,
Awesome, incredible.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just
stuff.
come over. You're going to be successful. But we don't. We tell you the truth of how it is. And you as a man who's on a mission, right, in life, has to make this decision. And when you make the decision you're going to do this, you need to own it, right? We can advise you what's best or not best, but whatever decision you make based on our recommendations, or if you want to ignore recommendations, which sometimes happen, you have to own it. You're the man that's on this mission. You're going to make mistakes, right? And that's okay, because mistakes is how we learn, right? As humans, like, for some reason, when we evolved, or when we were put here by aliens, we were given this like incredible ability.
It's given by aliens.
Whatever, however we got here, whether you believe in religion, whatever, we were given this innate ability, which is very, very unique. And I think that, I can't say only humans have it, but the thing is that we have this thing called emotions. And emotions are what make us make the next decision. Like you touch a hot stove, it's hot, right? We have this emotion that we won't do it again. We go into a relationship that may not be right for us. We get this emotion that reminds us next time we're going to do it that we shouldn't do it again. And without emotions, the human race probably wouldn't have evolved, right? Because we have to use these emotions to make a better decision going forward, right? So you as a man, you have to make decisions that are right for you. And believe it or not, you're going to make wrong decisions a lot of the time, but you're going to learn from it, right? Our job here is to tell you the truth, right? To give you the information that, you can listen to, and maybe not have to go through some of those tricky parts that a lot of our clients, well, I say clients, but a lot of our coaching call clients have been through. But even some of our clients as well, right? They go through something, they understand it, they talk to us, we say, hey, look, we understand this, right? This is the next stage. You need to get over the speed hump, right? But if you are watching these videos and you think it's just too difficult for me, I just don't want to do it, then don't do it. I don't know what the alternative is. Date in the West and go through some of, the problems that maybe.
But there will be problems anyway, and
Can I just say here before we say that is that when it comes to dating, the intersexual dynamics between a man and a woman from an evolutionary standpoint is the same in every country. It's just that in the West, like the bar is higher that you have to provide for, because there's already a system there, right? But what's built into us, what's built into Luba, into me, when it comes to what we want as men and what they want as females, it's the same. Social conditioning over the last 50 years is not going to change that.
It is exactly what I was going to say. So guys, we hope you understand what we like, why we're making our videos and what is going on there. And also like PS, how they make PS, right? At the end of the letter. Even though we was not planning to talk about this, but I want to make a comment here, because what we say is that our videos are maybe a bit uncomfortable, but also like we did a video about that we're not accepting all the guys, and so it's been funny because like a lot of guys who actually somehow reach out to us or email us, they say, I worry to do a call with you because I worried that you will not accept me. And one of the guys married now, like, so he was the one who was like scared to contact us, because we did that video where we said that we're not accepting all the guys. So please guys, don't jump into any conclusions or assumptions. Like, it's much better to talk to us about anything, about like, will you be a good fit for Ukraine, or will Ukraine be a good fit for you, or like all the topics that we covering, because I'm making notes when we're doing the closest tracker as well. almost every single guy who is calling us, he referred to one of the videos. He said, oh, I've been, and he called us. I think that funny was yesterday, the guy said that, since November till now, you did the videos, and it seems like you was in my head, like following, like the topics that we was making, it was exactly what was happening.
Going through it.
He was going through that. So and every guy that we're having a call with, he said, I just watched this video, and after that they book a call, because we always ask, like, how did you find us, how did you book a call? And so it's interesting. And if you want to share your experience, or you want to understand if it is for you, or trust us, we're always gonna be honest with you, and we're never gonna take you on board like if we feel that maybe you're not ready for that. We even have a guy who is like, we in touch with him, but he's getting ready for coming. He maybe will come in a year, maybe in a year and a half, but he wants to get fully ready for that, even though it's a complete experiment in life to come and date and travel. So you can't be fully prepared for that, so don't overthink that, but understand that we want to give you the best information that we get to know, that we understand about Ukraine, about Ukrainian relationship with Ukrainian ladies. And if there's anything that you want us to improve, or make it or cover more topics, please leave in a comment, and we would love to do that for you.
That's the video for today. I guess we'll see you next time.
Bye.